On today's walk around, we have the Toyota Etios with us. It's going to be launched on the 1st of December 2010 in India. It's a very significant car for Toyota because it's the first time they're entering the volume segment, which means the sub 7 lakh bracket. As you can see, it's a sedan form. That is the first car that's going to be launched. There is also a hatchback, but that will come sometime in February or March of 2011. Right now, this is the sedan. This is how it looks. Let me get you to the styling bit. Now, this isn't a very stylish car. It's got various elements on it, the very bright, sparkly elements, such as that chrome grille, a smile line. That's what Toyota calls it on the front. It's got these jeweled headlamps. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom into it, but I'm not very sure how that happens. And I'm still a new iPhone user, but that's where it is at. It's got these fog lamps in the front, the bumper, nice chunky bit. It looks a bit Innova-ish, but again, that can be forgiven. It's still a fairly nice looking car. Though very unassuming, blends into the background. Now on the way from home to work, I didn't find a lot of people looking at it very curiously, and that I found a bit strange because it's an all-new car. They haven't seen anything like it on the roads, and that only goes to say how much this car blends in with the plethora of cars on our roads. If you also remember, there were some references when we did the first look at the Etios at the Auto Expo in Jan, where we spoke about a few hints from the Logan, and as you can see that rear, not much has changed still. There's still some of those elements there which look quite similar. Otherwise, here at the office, I've already asked a couple of people on how they like the styling, and well, they're very favorable. In fact, they quite like the styling. It's a bit conservative, but I guess they're very fine with that. They're all in the age bracket of 35-40 plus, and they're quite okay with it. They really never found anything bad about it. I'm quite interested in the whole aspect. It gets these 15-inch alloys and tires on the outside. There is 12-spoke alloys, very smart-looking bits over there. The fuel lid on the left side of the car, and that's what the boot looks. It's got this big, huge chrome strip on the rear with the Etios and Toyota badging. I'm now going to take you to the inside. These are the interiors of this car. Quick look there. This is the top of the line VX variant, in which you get these two-tone seats, especially in this shade, the red and the grey. Looks quite sporty. If you look at the seats, there are no headrests, adjustable headrests. They're integrated into the seat itself. One comfy, very supportive, nice grip. No lumbar support on this, but yes, height adjustable. Taking you further inside, this is the instrument panel. It's offset, as you can see. It's not directly in front of the steering wheel. It is offset in the center of the car, like the Nano. It's not a very attractive unit. It actually looks more like a sticker job rather than a proper speedo unit. But and Toyota insisted that it looks much nicer in the dark when it's lit up. But I drove it last night and it really wasn't very inspiring. Below that, we've got the stereo. The stereo panel. The production cars, or cars that will be on sale, will have the aux and the USB connectivity as well. This car does not, but the sound quality from this system and the speakers is pretty good. Another unique feature to this car are these offset AC vents. Yeah, there they are. The reasoning behind this is that having the AC vent on either side of the stereo panel, well, the one that's closer here generally gets obstructed. The airflow gets obstructed by the steering wheel in your hand. So if this is my driving position, then this obstructs the airflow. So it always hits my hand rather than coming onto me. So in a sense, having those offset AC vents is a good thing. This is how they work. Right now they're in the shut position. On, you can then adjust them to however you want them to be adjusted. I'm just going to get to the other side of the car. Before that, that's the gear lever. Gear knob, it's a 5-speed manual transmission. Very slick, very smooth, nice short throws. I can quickly take you through that. You can see. Very slick, very precise, and quite a nice gear stick to operate. I'm going to take you on the other side of the car and show you yet another feature, and that is the glove box. Now this is another unique glove box. It's a very large glove box. Get here, That's the glove box. It's pretty large. I'm going to open it. Yeah. and we can comfortably put in about 3 bottles. I've got a bottle here with me. I'll just show you how that fits in there. You can see that's the space. Now that's a half-liter bottle. Yeah, that's a half-liter bottle. You can see there is plenty more space for 2 to 3 more of those. And right here on the corner is a small vent which you can also use to cool whatever you place inside the car. Closer view of that. Yeah, there it is. That's the vent on the inside over there. The one thing about this interior though, this dashboard, is that I'm going to take it to you from the rear seat and show you a complete view of it. Here it is. The dashboard in entirety. And this is a little contrary to standard Toyota quality, because this car has been built to a price and it does show. The quality materials inside are not very upmarket. There are a few flaws in it that I'll show you. In the meantime, before that, that's also the steering wheel. This steering wheel with a flat base. You see, yeah, there it is. It's flat at the bottom over there. And this is only available in the top of the line VX trim. It also gets those steering mounted audio controls. This controls volume, and you can change stations or change tracks and shift from various modes, USB, aux, radio to CD. Now I'm going to show you a few of the issues with the build quality of this car, which I think were a bit of a problem. I mean, I never expected something like this in the Etios. Quickly take you here. This is the stereo panel mesh, the speaker mesh, and that's what it is like. It just pops out very easily. We've got another issue here. This is the rear view mirror, and there. That's how flimsy it is. I'm not sure what the production models are going to be like, but definitely not going to be any different. I don't expect them to be very different. Apart from this, there's smaller issues such as if you look at the door pads here and the mounting for, it's got this brushed aluminum effect for the window controls, but again, they're all very flecky, grained, chipped easily, stained also very easily. Apart from that, this is otherwise a very, very spacious interior. Now this, I'm going to call Shumi to hold the camera for a second. Shumi! Martin! Who's here? Yeah, I've got Mart to hold the camera. I'm going to show you just how good the driving position, the space is. Now I'm going to adjust myself into the driver's seat. Now I'm fairly tall, 5'9.5". This is my driving position. I've adjusted here. There's enough space, comfortable in here. Now I'm going to take you to the rear bench. That's where it is at. And as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of space for me, for someone taller than me as well. 6 foot plus will also be just as comfortable. There's enough space under the seat for you to stretch out, and that's principally because of this rear bench. It's a very deep seat. There's a lot of seat area right here. The back is also quite upright. There's also very little sculpting around these edges. This is more or less quite flat. Martin, if you can, 1 minute. Let me shift to this. Yeah. I'll show you that. If you look at this, now there's barely any sculpting down on this. It's almost flat. So when you sit 3 abreast, there's plenty of space there. 3 people. Additionally, this has also got a flat floor. There's a small bump on the transmission tunnel. Otherwise, if you had to place your feet over your third passenger, the same guy sitting in the middle, place his feet over there. He's got enough space and sit comfortably without intruding into the other passengers' areas. I'm now going to take you to the engine, show you how that is. Mart's going to open that. That, by the way, is the engine release catch, and this here is the headlamp adjuster. Again, feels a little cheap, not very upmarket, but it works, and hopefully should keep the price down. That's what's important. This here is the engine. It's a 1.5 litre 16 volt DOHC unit. Makes around 90 PS and about 114 Newton meters of torque. This engine is very torquey, fantastically geared for low down torque, low and mid range. And from home to office, when I drove in this morning, rush hour traffic, bumper to bumper traffic, I really didn't have to shift down to second gear. I was largely in fourth or fifth, sometimes down in third. And that speaks volumes about this car. Add to that, this is also one of the lightest sedans ever built in India. Marti can release that. It weighs just around 930 kilos curb, and that makes it very, very light. The last light car I can remember of was the S-Team. And because it's so light, you get better efficiency, you get better performance. Now, 0 to 100 in the Etios was roughly around 12.6 seconds. The mileage, we've done the highway fuel efficiency run so far, and that's around 18 kilometers per liter. The city fuel runs are on at the moment, and you'll have more information on that in a while. I'm also quickly going to show you the boot. Mart, can you get the keys? The boot space. Now, there is no external release on the boot. It has to be released. There's a catch on the inside, or you use the keys. But if you look closely at that, I'm not sure if you can really make out what the space is like inside there. There's just a lot of glare. But this is a fairly spacious boot. Mart, you want to get in there for me? The boot? Just sit. Yep, you can see. Martin's what, 6'2"? Yeah. So that's a 6'2" guy. I'm sure there's enough space for him to put his feet inside as well.
So Overdrive is not doing human testing on vehicles, is it?
So that's what the boot is like. That's 6'2" and 90 kilos. Well, comfortable, lots of space in there. Alright, Mart, you can get out. So that's what the boot is like. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to be launched on the 1st of December. We're expecting the pricing to start somewhere around 5 to 5.5 lakhs. There are going to be 4 variants. Deliveries will commence immediately after launch. That is on the 1st and 2nd of December itself. There isn't a diesel variant at the moment. The diesel variants should come out roughly around a year later. The hatchbacks, as I mentioned earlier, also is expected in the month of February. That will have a different engine. It's a smaller 1.2 liter engine, and that's to conform to the excise duty. Apart from that, closer to the date of launch, there will be a lot more information coming about this car. You can read about this, the first drive report on the Etios in the December issue of Overdrive, which is on the stands at the moment. At the date of launch, we will also have a lot more information coming your way, including the prices of this car and its variants on our Twitter feeds and the OD homepage, as well as on Facebook. Show me that link is.
We are ODMag on Twitter.
ODMag on Twitter. And yeah, this is more or less what the car is. You can also watch the show on this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and re-telecast on Tuesday on CNBC, where we've tested this car and given you all the information as well. So see you at the launch then, where Shumi will be there to tell you a lot more about this car. It's a good car, worth buying.